assault.
Wait, is that?
Overthrax's towering statue, built from repurposed weapons and debris, has long loomed over Jinzhou as a foreboding symbol of our ongoing struggle. We managed to gravely injure it 3 years ago, making the statue sink into the water. And now it just resurfaced. Our enemy must be eager to strike. The Vanguard base is right up ahead. Let's hurry over.
Greetings, General. Master Jianxing?
Jianqin recently arrived at our base with one of the supply delivery teams.
I've heard people comparing the Norfall Barons to a massive Master once told me, life and death should follow a natural course. The heavens and the earth form a vast chamber where spirits free. Countless brave souls have been trapped here by the evil.
Please follow me. Our main goal is to contain the reviving Threnodian, but we must beware of the task. The Academy determined they were not native to the Norfall. After analyzing their behavior, I believe the source of said power. While the Overthrax is still weakened, we must see with looming danger from the continued onsets of TD outbreaks. And please, join me in mapping. I have split all combat units into 3. The ranged units team will provide fire support from afar. We have the special task force of Rover, Yang, Jianxin, and me. Allow me to introduce Kong Lin, leader of the ranged units team. And this is Yue Hui. He's in charge of the infantry. This is a topographical map of the Norfall Barrens. The Overthrax's power limits our reach. Outrider scouts can't go beyond the Norfall Barrens and Valley Junction. The deepest we ventured was 3 years ago, when we discovered the suspended ruins in its hinterland. But the terrain is treacherous, narrow and flanked by high cliffs on both sides, leaving only one path for our troops to travel. On the other hand, our enemies must take the same route with the Overthrax reorganizing their frequencies, and every time we cut down an enemy, it gains more power. Time is of the essence. We cannot afford to swiftly and safely get our strongest units in the heart of Rover. Let's plan carefully and use first our ranged units. Armed, but we need to strategize based on the terrain, topography, and enemy forces. If we manipulate the terrain to our advantage, our strikes will be more effective and cover. Where should we deploy the ranged units? Deploying our ranged units high above the valleys in advance. This way, they'll provide cover for our close combat forces while staying safe themselves. Next, the infantry. They have been trained and equipped for close combat. The heart of Norfall Valley is our main battleground, where we'll fight our enemies head-on. How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
We could divert some forces to flank the enemy, disrupting their formation and gaining an edge. However, a successful outflank requires a wide battlefield, but the small passage of Norfall Barrens limits our options for movement. Again, we can't predict everything that will happen on the battlefield. Our diversion could leave our frontline vulnerable. It may not be the best.
How should the infantry engage enemy targets?
To infiltrate enemy lines, a small group of our forces will enter through the gaps in their formation and attack from the rear. This maneuver takes time and requires caution to avoid detection, particularly in a valley where evasion is difficult. Small infiltration forces may stay hidden, but risk being overwhelmed by enemy attacks. Alternatively, diverting forces could lead to losing on the main front. We have little knowledge of what's happening behind enemy lines. Better not act.
How should the infantry engage now that the narrow terrain has dictated an inevitable confrontation? The infantry will attack head-on, breaking their line. Then our task force can strike where they're vulnerable. A reasonable choice. Lastly, the Special Task Force. If the chance arises, they will be What should the Special Task Force do?
We could split into 2 groups to cover each other during our mission. It might increase safety and efficiency. But if we further split up our small team of 4, also finding cover for everyone may prove difficult. Perhaps we should consider other options.
What should the Special Task Force do? We'll join our effort to break through their defenses and crush their source of power. This is the only way to completely rout the enemy. It's a risky, but necessary. Thank you, Rover. The battle. I will now recap our plan. Kong Lin, your team will take the cliffs for fire support. Yuehui, your team will charge enemy lines to pave way for the Special Task Force.
Yes, sir!
And I'll join Rover, Yang Yang, and Jian Xin to create an opening for our main forces and take down the Threnodian. Good. Are we all clear on our next move is to reclaim the disruptor and break through the ground wave barrier? Rover, do you see that iridescent veil? That's the ground wave barrier. One of our top priorities now is to protect the disruptor from It's a powerful anti-Threnodian weapon from when Jinzhou was founded. We need it. I'll leave it to the professional to explain the details.
Greetings, General Jian, Rover.
How's the preparation going on your side?
We've got good news and bad news. Good news, bad news is the disruptor's electric capacity. Simply put, it's out of power. Fortunately, there should be a backup power. To use the disruptor, we'll have to repair. Any questions? In theory, we could. First, it could dodge our attack. Not even if Threnodians have been proven to be way stronger than. Any questions? That's because this ancient disruptor dates back at least to the founding of creating such a powerful weapon with limited. If we were to unleash its full power on Jinzhou City, it might launch the entire place into the air. Any questions? I can, but it takes time. No matter how fast I build it, Jinzhou won't be able to hold. Any questions? By the way, this is a weapon of mass destruction. Will they really approve our application?
Magistrate and I have it covered.
All right. Lastly, we've got more bad news.
Yes. Rover, I am currently monitoring the tacit discord attacks from the Academy to design a... We just received word from our soldiers at the emplacement. A large number of tacit discord. The disruptor has been surrounded by the tacit discords, with more of them After we recapture the nearby emplacement, it will take... I'll send you the coordinates of the disruptor and its backup energy port. We wish you the best of luck.
I trust we all understand. Rover, Yang Yang, please go and secure the disruptor and fix its back. Jian Xin, please stay and guard the base. I'll draw those tacit discords away. Let's get moving.
What's your weakness?
Target confirmed. Cover! Exterminate. You must be...
Yang Yang, an outrider.
Those monsters have occupied the place. We've blocked off access to protect our base, but I'm opening it. Please, they need your help.
The tacit discords are everywhere. They've cornered a soldier. Over there. He needs our help.
Disperse. No hesitation. One with the sound.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest!
Synchronization.
Storm! Hear my command! Swift and resolute.
We should be safe now. I hope he's all right. Let's go check on him.
General, is that you? Is that so? Great. We know how important this cannon is. We kept it safe. This reparation key, I may not see our victory in person. But please, please defeat that monster. For us. Thank you.
Yes, we will win. Please.
Strike from the shadows. Huh. Moment of resonance.
Disruptor's 50% charge. Enemies ahead. Watch out, Rover.
Tempest!
Synchronization.
Wuthering!
Disruptors at 80%. Their offense is weakening. Hold on just a little longer, Rover.
The end has come.
Disruptor's fully charged. Rover, let's take out the remaining tacit discords together. Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Storm, hear my command. Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Serenade! Strike from the shadows.
General.
Well done. The rain has stopped.
General, the retroact rain's effects are subsiding. We are observing a sharp decline in the number of...
The disruptor is fully charged and ready to fire, but it takes a lot of energy to fire the disruptor. If we missed...
This is our only chance.
Greetings. Can you hear me? As the Magistrate of Jinzhou, I've obtained the approval to use the disruptor in combat. The enormous energy consumption, the risk of a misfire, and the weight of this decision, I alone will be accountable for the outcome of this battle, whatever it may be. General, Rover, please march on. May victory prevail the lasting night.
Thank you for your trust, Madam Magistrate.
No need for that, General. We've always shared... Attention all units. Do everything you can to assist. You are authorized to use the disruptor.
Target the Norfall Barons.
Defend Jinzhou at all costs.
Rux, 1 o'clock.
Watch out. Chassis discards incoming.
Tell truth, the sun. Now.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness, one with the sound.
There's more of them.
Move! We're running out of time! Tell truth with the sun. Wind Rider. We'll shake them off. Use your grapple now.
Master Tianxing. There's too many of them. Someone must stay behind to keep them at bay. Everyone, let's part ways here. Carry on with your mission. You can leave the rest to me.
Yang, Rover, follow me. We're going down from here. Mind the cliff.
Rover, are you all right?
Stay sharp. More tacit discords incoming. battle! The suspended ruins are ahead of us. The resonance beacon here is still functioning, and the defense feature is intact, too. The Overthrax assault has been as brutal as expected. It's the three of us against all—
Master Tianxing.
I tried to contact her and our base, but nothing came back. We have no choice but to trust them now. We're bound to face them. We've reached the suspended ruins. It's unusually quiet inside. Tread with caution. This wall. We should be able to pull it away with our grapple. Every path ahead has been cut off. We're not seeing anything at the moment. Rover, be careful. Something bigger might be waiting for us ahead. Creating tacit discord at this level. But it won't stop us. Bring it. I can take it.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. I sense your weakness. One with the sound.
Let me be your blade. Synchronization.
As expected, the enemies are increasingly— Have you been injured, Rover? Yeah.
I'm okay. But Rover...
Give me your hand. No, I still have some first aid with me. Please, the upcoming battles will be even more deep. Let's keep moving. There are several floating platforms ahead. Perhaps we can make use of them.
Watch out! I can feel tacit discords ahead.
The sound. The hour is upon us.
Ready for battle. Unstoppable. These rocks are blocking our way.
Finally. Rover, our signals got blocked off by the Threnodians' power. I have to say, your terminal has a very intriguing Now back to business. Luckily, your current location is still within the disrupt. You've seen what the disruptor is capable of. We can turn down the output power, but
The structure of this building is almost entirely destroyed.
There is a floating platform over there.
Aim at that wall. We can pull ourselves over. Mortefi, it's time.
Understood. Watch out, everyone.
We did it.
The disruptor's power is down to 1/3. We can only fire it one more time. After that, it needs to recharge. Take care, everyone. I'm on standby to help you anytime.
Let's try pulling the floating boulders together. This should make our path ahead. One moment, Rover. We can limit the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try to pull that wall down on them and they'll be trapped underneath. Well done. Same situation. Let's do it again. An impermanence heron. In this place. Let's approach it with care. Tell truth from facade.
No hesitation. One with the sound. Bad timing.
Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. Strike from one with the sound.
Ready for battle. Settled. Tell truth from facade. Wind Rider. Tell truth from facade.
Swift and resolute. The end has come. One with the sound.
So many enemies along the way. We're almost there. The statue's power is... We don't have much time left.
There are more floors up there. But how are we going to climb up?
I can see a gravity stream ahead. It's currently blocked off. We'll pull the rocks away first, then let it carry us up there.
Cherish every game.
We have almost reached the top. That giant rock. We've got to remove it somehow.
It moved a little. Let's give it a couple more goes.
Almost there. We finally did it.
We'll reach the top soon. The road ahead is completely blocked off. You choose where the Disruptor's last blast hits. Make it count, Rover. May it cleave out a path for us. This amount of enemies, we cannot fire the Disruptor again. Yang, you.
The Trinodian is only going to summon more as we go. We need someone to keep them away and escort the others into the statue.
I understand you're planning to do it yourself, General. But I think I am better suited for this task. We all want to beat the Grenodian once, and I understand that you don't want to leave anyone behind. But we all know you and Rover have the best chance against that monster. Now that our shared goal is within hand's reach, I do not want to let it slip away.
Indeed, Yang Yang. Now, Rover. Please make the call.
I'll stand guard here. The Threnodian will not be able to draw more power from the monsters. I'll leave the rest to you.
It seems the culprit is hidden deep within this statue. This will be our final battle at the Threnodian. Rover, are you ready? Indeed. We've come too far to turn back now. Let's bring an end to this war once and for all. That's another moon. What is happening? The groundless. The Threnodian is reconstructing its frequencies. We just crashed. That moon has cannibalized another monster. Doing that incredible. dare you? Ready. Wind Rider. Watch out for its ranged attacks. Notice. Attacking the moon behind. This is weakening. I'll shoot you attack. Right. Find a chance. Find a chance to strike it. for facade.
One sound. Sense.
Food. I want food. Huh?
As the conceptualization of war, somehow it opted to flee instead of fighting us properly. Over. Is that... This place is collapsing soon. Let's get out of here first.
An unexpected discovery.
Gather round, I have a tale to spin. Our feather-haired maiden faces a horde of beasts. And just in time, a ray of light. Sunbeams burst through the clouds, banishing darkness out of sight. From the statue emerged two... Guess who we have? None other than General Jian and the legendary Rover. And lo, ruins fell, a colossus shattered. The Overthrax meets its defeat. Mountains and rivers exulted in glee as the war's finale came to be. As they say, why fear when fate is ours to shape? Amidst setbacks, heroes will rise to conquer. Their determination fuels the fire of hope in our darkest hour. Under starlit skies, we battled, divine rune roaring above. Now victorious, our songs of triumph shall shake the clouds. And our story goes on.